joining me for another video, and this one is very special to me because it is my plant collection tour in my bedroom where you guys will get to see all my 30 plus plants and succulents I have in my bedroom. And it's going to be really cool looking back on this footage a year, 2 years, 10 years from now and seeing what my first plant collection was like. I started my collection about 2.5 months ago. I started off with my succulents here, then made my way to actual plants and foliage, and I have a great appreciation for both. If you guys are one, ready to see all my plants, two, how I organize them in my bedroom, then let's get this video started. Here we go with the tour. So right now, I'm just kind of giving you a brief look at my entire bedroom so you can see how my style is and how I organize my space. Now you guys may be wondering why I don't have any plants in my living room, and it's really just because my living room has really low light, and I could put plants like my ZZ plant right here and other more low light tolerant plants over my living room, but I honestly just love having all my plants here with me, and B, my window gets really good medium light at best, and so it's just better having all my plants here together. So you'll see kind of my room, and I have 3 main areas where I keep all my plants. You'll also see my style of my room that's kind of evolved throughout the time here. I started off with gold and silver marble accents with soft pastel colors, and now I'm gearing more towards the wooden and rattan accents with macrame. I really love moons and colors, so that's kind of the vibe that's going on for my room. Now let's talk about the plants in this next clip and give you guys a closer look on how I organize things and the areas that I keep them in. First up on the tour is this stand here dedicated to my plants that love bright light. I have 3 calatheas over here, which is my ornata, my mosaica, and lastly my makoyana, which I got from Modern Garden. I have 2 other plants from them as well, and they are a very popular mail-to-order company. So if you guys are interested in learning about my experience with them, let me know in the comments. But right here, I'm showing you guys a close-up of my calatheas. My ornata, you know, is my favorite plant. It's spitting out new growth, as you can see, and it's been really awesome seeing all of these calatheas flourish. I'm picking up my Rhabdiflora tetrasperma that I got from Buchanan's Native Plants. And it's only been a week, and you can see this new growth spitting out. It's so amazing to see how it's flourishing in this space and how it's really thriving under my grow lights, which I will talk about in a bit. But next to it is my philodendron scandens, or my heartleaf philodendron. This guy has been really chill and spitting out new growth. It's been vining down the side, which is awesome. And it is right next to my philodendron Birkin. I use these grow lights from Amazon that I absolutely love. They are super bendy and flexible. They have auto timers, and I will leave the description down below for you guys. You can even adjust the brightness. And I also have a humidity reader, and this area overall gets about 65% humidity. I really love this stand that these plants are in, and even though it's a bit random, I think they all look really cool here. I have my Cereus forbicii spiral cactus that's really gotten a lot better from the distress that it had taken on earlier. Here I'm just showing one of my really cute planter pots I got from Etsy. I'll probably put one of my smaller succulents or plants in there. And then I have my ZZ plant and my Sansevieria laurentii. I got both of these from Modern Garden as well, which is very similar to the Sailor Bloomscape. And I had a great experience. I was showing you guys one of the baby growth sprouts in my ZZ, along with how great the foliage is looking there, and the same is the case for my laurentii. I'm just scooting it over so you guys can see, but I do have a new sprout that's growing really fast, and overall this shelf is awesome. This section of my bedroom is really dedicated to my succulents. I do have an orchid named Cami who took a bit of a hit underneath my grow lights. You can see here that one of her flowers kind of got fried off, but other than that, she's doing really well. I will find a better spot for her, but right now she's just chilling. And here I'm showing you my assortment of succulents. I'm not going to go super in depth because my first ever YouTube video lets you guys know what they all are, but it's mainly echeverias, sedums, graptosedums, and cacti. First up on my plant shelf is my Ficus Tinnicky Ruby. This plant, I don't really have that much to say about it. She's doing really well. You can see her burgundy red stem for new growth, and I'm really just waiting for that to spurt out. The next two plants are going to be Hoyas. This is my Hoya carnosa compacta, and I'm also going to show you my Hoya Crimson Queen. Now, I'm kind of sad about these two plants because I had them over in the area where my bright light plants are, and their new growth kind of fried off, so that was really unfortunate, but since I've moved both of these Hoyas over here, they've been doing great. Next up, I just have one little cutting of my variegated string of hearts. It was really tiny when I got it. It's still pretty tiny, but it's so dainty and I can't wait for it to grow. Over here I have my peperonias, and then I have my braided Sansevieria. I got this from Lowe's, and as you can see, it's spurting out this random growth right here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, guys, because I can't bring it into the rope, obviously. So he's just kind of going to chill there. Next up is, if I can, scoot it and get it out of the way to show you guys, has a bit of a story. It's a variegated Hoya carrii that I got from Etsy, and it's not going to grow. I take responsibility of this. I should have read the item details that this was going to be a single leaf, but I'm just going to keep that plant there for now. And lastly was my Marble Queen Pothos that you just got a super quick glimpse of. Okay, there it is. Over here I have a Australian umbrella tree propagation going. It's been about 3 weeks and I don't see any roots yet, but I know that it's coming along the way. I didn't use any rooting powder, so maybe if it's not too late, I will do that. It was kind of my first propagation experiment, so we'll see. And this last plant is actually a succulent. I don't know which one it is because my boyfriend got it for me, but that's mainly it for this plant section. Over here I have my Alocasia Frydek and my Monstera Deliciosa, where I have this grow light and this window dedicated to them to grow vertically. They seem to really like it, so I'm going to keep it that way. I have this new beautiful leaf that just recently uncurled, along with this baby leaf that just poked out. I really use my moisture meter for these plants, and of course all my plants. They have been a complete saver, along with my metal chopstick to aerate my soil, and overall these plants are doing great. Well, that's it for the tour, guys. I really hoped that you liked it just as much as I did. I hope you got some inspiration, some ideas on storage, organization, or plants if you saw any that you liked. I know in comparison to a lot of people out there in the plant community, this is considered a very small collection, which may be true, but it's my collection. It's a collection that means so much to me, a collection I'm so proud of, and I can't wait to see how these plants evolve and grow. I am so excited to see how my plant style evolves as well, and all the new plants that I bring on into my collection for the future years. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. But other than that, I will see you guys on my next video. I have a lot of really exciting things coming up, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much.